So, in my opinion, with Dre going off on her, mind you, when she comes to my house, she's like she can't go nowhere without him tripping. He always think I'm doing something, and I'm like, well, I'm making a joke out of it. I was like, well, stop being so pretty, just like that. And she was like, well, he lucky I don't wear makeup and I don't be getting my hair and nails done all the time because he would really have a problem. So I'm like, oh, okay. I was like, I don't know what to tell you. But in my head, because it's like when you tell these people certain things, they get offended. But I was already thinking in my head, for him to be constantly tripping on her about sleeping with somebody else, that is already showing you signs. Either he's sleeping with somebody else or he really just don't trust you. And like I said, Tasha constantly kept bringing up the whole her sleeping with the pastor stuff. And then like he knew everything, like she was messing with the pastor while she was married to Isaac, all that stuff. So I could understand why he would have some doubts or whatever. But then again, she was young, probably didn't know what she was doing. I still am not 100% sure. But I was like, he's showing to me signs of somebody that's cheating, or he's really like just possessive like that. Because wherever Tasha would go, she would have to take the kids. If she didn't have her girls, like they were all him and her with the twin boys or whatever. They will all still do like family. They will go out of town to Daytona to see her aunt and her uncle, which Kamisha is Kamisha and Kamisha's brother. So like I'm like, girl, I just said, I'm just listening, and then she drops off whatever she's gonna drop off, and then she leaves because the next time she comes to my house is with Dre. He brings the little storage unit with him, and Junior's with them. So I showed Junior around. Like I said, he started talking to me. I showed him around my house. Like even Junior came to my house. Like, so where was Isabel all that time? Like now I'm like my first year in my house, and Isabel still hasn't even acted. Isabel had my number, but she's always with Tasha and at Tasha's house because at this time she still wasn't working. So they all three of them are at my house, and we're talking about like taking down the grill. Sorry, my nose is just like, told y'all, like so we're all talking about how and I'm asking them how much it's gonna cost, how much y'all gonna charge me for y'all to take it down. And once again, even with Junior was like, nah, you like family, I'm not gonna charge you, because we did Junior and Dre ended up extending their driveway. So he's really good at what he does. And when we're all standing there talking, they were talking about how they started, they had went to Tennessee or somewhere, and they had got these gummies that's infused with CBD or CHT, and how it would be knocking you out to sleep. So I was like, ooh, let me have some, because I'm having a hard time sleeping with Layla being up all the time. All she do is just run in and out of my room, and sometimes it's hard for me to go back to sleep. So Dre like jumps, like not, he gets all excited and was like, oh, we'll come back and drop it off to you. We'll come back and drop it off to you. So me and Junior looking like, why he's getting all giddy like that? But then Tasha like do this look at him like, why you so eager to drop it off to her? So I'm like looking, I'm like, I don't know what's wrong with these people, but they better not be putting me in no bullshit. I was like, nah, if y'all can't drop it off, I'll just swing by in the morning to get it. So he actually comes that night, but without Tasha. But Tasha calls me that night, and she's on the phone with me, And so when he's dropping it off, I'm making sure when I go outside, she's still on the phone with me, so it won't be no, oh, he was over my house. And no, it's none of that. Plus I got my camera, my door cam, so if anybody tries to say anything about me and this dude, nothing. He actually drops it off to me. And yeah, they knocked me completely out. Like I think I hadn't slept like that in like months. I hadn't slept like that in months. So as I'm getting ready to go to Fort Lauderdale to do my pictures, get all the kids ready, I end up getting my kids to do their hair at Isabel House. And we're there talking, and no, because I dropped 2 of my daughters off, and then the next day I dropped the other 2 off to do their hair. And I think that was the last time I let Isabel do my hair. I mean, my kids' hair. Because it was the year before I let her do my hair, and that was the last time. And I'm going to tell y'all why. So when I get all prepared, you know, go to Fort Lauderdale, we rent out a hotel. At first, like, I always kept thinking it was going to be my mom that missed it, because she was just like worried about taking a day off, and I kept yelling at her, like chastising her, because I'm like, you've been there for 30 years. If you ask for a day off, it's not going to hurt them. Like, you're always at work. You don't really take all off unless they force you to take off. Because before, like, the whole hurricane and everything, and then the pandemic, she used to go to Haiti once a year. But then she completely stopped after the earthquake and then the pandemic, so she stopped.